Okay, I'm live. Hey everybody, it's Jeanette with Country Design Style Chalk. And today I've got a ruler project. This is a piece of a yardstick. Apparently I cut some of this off to use for a yardstick project of some type. Hi, sweetie. So pop in, say hi, let me know that you're there. If you don't leave a comment or anything and you just watch, sometimes it goes by and I miss it. So please say hi when you pop in. Okay, I want to get right to the project. So this is what I'm going to be making, a ruler. But as you know, I've been using this same board and base for 10 days, or this is day 7. So I've got three more days after today, and I will have this done. So this is what I did yesterday. I know I'm stumbling around a little bit. This is what I did yesterday. This is Inspire. It says Inspire, and I showed you how to make it on the stripes and make even Inspire striped. So, oh, thank you. Where did I get my necklace? I actually made this. This is made from a spindle, an old spindle off a chair, and I just chopped it up and put it back in the shape of a spindle. So thank you very much for that. Okay. And then the other side of this is the board and base for Chalk Couture. The other side, I actually did a transfer on here. And on this side, it said too cold to care, which was adorable. Okay, because it's going to be too cold soon, hopefully. Okay, but today I'm actually going to be using this side of the board, the base, excuse me, this is the base. And then I'll put something that matches it on top. So first of all, let's start with the ruler. I want to make sure I bring it down just a little bit here to my table. I've got just a bring YouTube down to my table here too. I have got a board that is just, you know, it's almost lattice type board. It's 1/4 of an inch thick, and it's 1.5. I guess I could say it's almost 1.5, I think. Yeah, it's 1.25 inches. I knew it wasn't 1.5 inches long. So, and I took one side already and I put Chalk Couture paste on it, wax. I waxed it down, rubbed it all up, buffed it all up, and let it dry for a while. So that way, when you're doing it on a piece of wood that's not a Chalk Couture surface like this, you want to put down a little bit of wax just to make sure it adheres well and it doesn't sink, the paste does not sink into the board through the transfer and everything, because that does happen. Okay, now, but the first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to change the color of this. This is new. This is my old leftover piece of old board. I kind of want this to look a little more like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint it a little bit with some brown paste. Now, I like painting with this paste actually because I put just a little dab of water on my brush. It's not like chalk painting with chalk paste or chalk paint. It's almost a cross between watercolors and chalk paint, because it does have a little more of a watery consistency. And I just want to dab. I'm trying to get almost more or less recreate that color to a certain extent. And if I wanted to, I could play around with some of the colors and really get it close. But just to keep it easy, I'm just going to use the brown paste and just kind of dab that on. Okay, now what I'm going to do, close that up. I'm going to put my brush right there in my water. So I'm done with my brush. What I want to do is, I should have grabbed extra paper towels, but I didn't. Grab an extra paper towel and just kind of rub that in a little bit. That's going to dry very, very quickly. Okay, it won't take long to dry that at all. I'm really having fun doing 10 projects with just this board and base. It's been a fun thing. And after I'm done, I'm going to make sure I've got pictures of each one of the projects that I did. And I'll put them together in kind of a compilation for you so you can see just the versatility of their surfaces. Now I want to decide, I think I want it to go this way. I think. Now, what I've got here, this is the ruler. I didn't even show you this. This is the Chalk Couture ruler transfer. This comes in with a lot of other different transfers, and I love these borders and rulers and just scrolls and that type of stuff. I'm really into that stuff. So that kind of plays right into my wheelhouse there as far as adding decor and just that different touch to a piece of decor. And I'm going to go ahead and peel this off this whole thing, but I'm only going to use 1 through 6 right at this moment. So I'm going to fuzz it a little bit with my fuzzing cloths right there. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and fuzz the whole thing because it will get sticky on my table over here. Give myself room, and I can see through that, so I can see exactly where I'm going to put, kind of close to the edge, but not too close. Right in there. Now, this is not going to be a very accurate ruler, and that's okay. And it's only going to not be accurate because I actually want to just 1 through, well, I'll put that back. I was going to say 1 through 6. This is actually a 7-inch ruler, but that's okay. Okay, I'm going to put that down. Now I'm going to add some black so that I can kind of get the same color as my old vintage ruler that I have chopped up. Don't you love figuring out where they came from? This one here was actually from an old paint store. I'm surprised I cut that one up. I probably wanted the word paint. In fact, now that I think about it, that's what I did. I know the project that I did, and I wanted the word paint in there. So I cut it up. Okay. And just a little dab. There's not a lot in this transfer. This is very tiny. So a tiny little bit will do me. I'm going to start right there and just stroke it all the way across this. Move the squeegee all the way across. And then pick up any excess on there. You can also see, I want to show you this because this board does have some ridges in it. So we'll see how this turned out. Let me show you this before I pull this up because I really want you to be able to see this. Here for my YouTube, and let me see if I can get the lighting right. See those ridges right in here? You can kind of see some ridges when I hold it just right. That's actually ridges from the wood. Okay, see those ridges in there? That's actually from wood. So we'll see how this turned out because it may have put some ridges in that wood. Oh, no, it didn't. Oh my God, that is cute. Oh, I love it. That is adorable. Okay, let me show you. Isn't that cute? Whoops, YouTube, you guys are in the dark there. Sorry about that. I'll have to adjust my lighting there for you guys. Bring it over here. But that is adorable. I love that. Now, I'm going to keep this. Oh my God, it turned out so cute. Okay, that's just as cute as this. I mean, how cute. Okay, anyway, okay, I digress. Now I'm going to take and use some of these other pieces to this and just kind of add another bit of ruler on here. And I am going to use a soft gray, which is linen. Let me just do this very quickly because this is almost done and it is so cute. I can't wait to see this thing put together. I'm just going to go right across to about 13. Now I want to clear off my transfer, and that's okay because it wipes right off. Just grab a little paper towel and just wipe it off. I was getting all excited, guys. Isn't that cute? How crisp is that? That is just adorable. Look at that. I love it. Okay, now I'm going to take just a second and make sure I dry that because I want to do a cross on that. So use a craft dryer. This one's for scrapbook, but it's been working fine for these. It does get a little hot. I don't want to cook my paste. I'm not into cooking here, but I just want to get it kind of dry so that I can go across it again with the other end of that. Oh my gosh. This is the first time I've used this transfer. And you can always kind of tell when I haven't used a transfer before because I get super, super excited. That one just blew me. I thought that just blew my mind. I thought that was so cute. Okay, I'm going to use a little bit of wax again. And I'm going to put this little bit of wax right in the center part because I'm going to make kind of a cross, but not really. I don't want it to look like a big X in the middle of this. Just kind of want it to be a little bit subtle. Put that in, and I'm going to do the rest of the other part of my ruler. I think this is a 16.5-inch ruler, which is a different size, but that's okay. Don't really want it to be too perfect or too railroad crossing looking. We'll see what happens. Okay, now the other one, I'm going to use a little bit of copper for the other one. Let's see if I could stay on my transfer and not get too excited here. This is going to be one of these projects that I've done this week that I'm not going to want to erase. I think I'm going to have to get through the rest of my projects. And again, and again, I went off my transfer, but that's okay. I'm going to put this into water. I'll clean it up so that way I can use this ruler again. I will definitely be doing that. I was so excited to order this ruler. In fact, I ordered all of the borders because I saw the ruler in there and I was like, oh my God. Plus, Chalk Couture is such a great company. I actually requested a ruler to be put in there and they did. So I was like, oh, cool. They do have a form that as a designer, you can go in and request certain transfers. I'm kind of cleaning up where I went off my transfer. Let's see, put lids on things. This is the other thing. I get excited over a project and I'm like, I forget to put my lids on. Do want to stop for a moment and put your lids on your paste because it does dry out quickly. And keep it as moist and as damp as you can. Actually, in fact, when I finish up, and I'm cleaning up everything after I'm done with these projects, I always open them back up, put a little squirt of water, and then I tighten them up and I make sure they're good and tight. Okay, so anyway, there's my little X, little cross, just something to kind of add to my board. Now, you might be wondering, well, why did you do that? I am going to actually take this. I cut this down to size, and I'm actually going to glue this onto my board. And actually have this as part of the base. I thought that would be such a cute project. I'm kind of torn on whether or not I may use some hot glue because I think I left my wood glue downstairs. Had another project I was doing. Hello, Linda. Hello. You've got to watch the replay on this if you came in late because I was getting all excited. This is so fun. So I'm going to put just a little bit of craft glue on here. And I'm actually going to put this on my board. Now, if you wanted to and you didn't want it permanent, and I didn't mind just because I love that ruler. If you don't want it permanent, just get some stick tape. I've been talking about this tape. I love it. It's double stick. It's nice and thick, and it pops right off whenever you want it, even months later, and even on painted walls. Okay. So this is my fun part. I'm trying to figure out which way is up and which way is down. I guess it doesn't really matter on a ruler, right? But isn't that cute? I think that is adorable. This is just kind of right in my style. I like it. I love decorating with old tools and old rulers and things. So this is kind of right up my style. You need that tape. Isn't that adorable? And look at how crisp. I want to get that up close. That is so crisp. So I just made my own vintage ruler. I mean, that is adorable. And you know, now that I think about it, a lot of them have a lot of the transfers will have different text. I'm sure I've got text in here that's got farmhouse I could write on here. Or, you know, this one here has little diamonds. I'm sure if I look through my transfers, I could find little diamonds or little scrolls or something else that I could even add to my ruler. I think that is adorable. This is one of my favorite projects, and it's so simple. I mean, I'm kind of I like simple projects. This one here is my favorite so far. So thank you. A good idea. Yeah, isn't it? I think that would be adorable. I mean, if I do that, I will definitely share it with you guys and let you know. Okay, ooh, this was fun. Okay, I'm going to clean everything up and I'm going to get ready to do a project. Let me bring YouTube up. I'm going to do a project with, let me reach for them. straws, drinking straws, over on Country Design Style. It's actually a project that I do have on my website, but it was such a fun project and kind of a hit that I thought, I never did it live, so I just wanted to take a few minutes and do one live and show you how easy it is, because it's super, super simple. So if you get a chance, meet me over on the Facebook page for Country Design Style. I'll see you guys there. You're always welcome to share any of these projects with your friends. If you know someone that might want to join us around the craft table, you're welcome to share it. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you at Country Design Style. Bye, everybody.